Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Sweet 16 games with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. Right now, we're going to take a look at Wisconsin, North Carolina. Joe Duffy, thanks for being back with us.
Thank you for having me, sir.
All right, another tough one here. Wisconsin is a 5.5-point favorite, right? And, they got past Oregon, but they were too big of a favorite. They lost against the spread. UNC, though, they're improving as the season has gone on. They got by Arkansas, got the cover in that one, so that's kind of eye-opening. They're now 15-7 against the spread in non-home games. There are some reports, though, that Kennedy Meeks might be banged out. Is he going to be out? I'm not exactly sure. Hobbled, not exactly sure. My initial thought was maybe the under at 143 might have been a good play. Now it's down to 142 or 142.5, just because, North Carolina usually goes high scoring. Wisconsin can. We have seen that, but you got to figure in a tough, tight game like this, maybe the defense will be, there'll be more of a premium put on defense and the pace will be a little slowed. And then the other issue is just on a neutral court is giving North Carolina 5.5 points too many. I don't know. My sense is North Carolina plus 5.5 and the under 142.5 are the ways to go if you want to bet this one. But the lines also look pretty dead on. What's your take on this game, Joe Duffy?
I would agree with you on the side. UNC, they're one of those underachieving teams, but now all of a sudden they are starting to put it together. As you said, Kennedy Meeks, that's the big question mark. Yeah. That's no small question mark. He averages 11.6 points per game, 7.4 boards. Now, Carolina does have the best strength of schedule of any remaining team. They're number 2 overall in the country, although not that Wisconsin's had an easy road either. They've have the 20th strongest schedule. What's really most interesting is which team's going to control the pace. North Carolina, the most up-tempo team left and 12th in the nation. Wisconsin is the slowest tempo team remaining, and they're 346 out of 351 teams overall. But I do think that Wisconsin, they do have the talent inside with Sam Decker and, of course, Kaminsky, who are very powerful front court. UNC, they have some height inside, but they're not very good defensively. So I do look for Wisconsin to get a lot of inside points and maybe exploit that a lack of talent that North Carolina has. And if anything, I would probably lean towards the over. But still, at the end of the day, North Carolina is playing pretty well. And I think they'll stay within the number. They probably will not cover. So this will be one of those games where one team wins outright, but the underdog North Carolina gets the cover.
Well, again, I think this is going to be a complete fat pass for me, both on the side and the total in terms of the pregame line. But I might make a bet on the second half if one of these teams, especially North Carolina, is down big at halftime. All right, awesome insights, Joe Duffy. Tell us what OffshoreInsiders.com is all about.
Goes back to, as I said, traces our roots in 1988, and the score phones were back on fire, 8-3 as we filed this report. In college basketball, all but one was in the NCAA tournament. We're still doing pretty well in those minor tournaments. OffshoreInsiders.com, Sweet 16 baseball, all that and more at OffshoreInsiders.com.
That's awesome, Joe. Thanks.